Hey, what is up, everyone? We are home safely here in West Texas, coming home from the Waco Annual Charity Open. I know the tournament was cut short and things are a little crazy right now, but as long as everyone is staying home and staying safe, that is the important thing for now. We have got some new merch up on the JomezPro.com/shop. We have got new discs from Paul McBeth's collection. We have got new whale sacks. We've got new t-shirts, and coming up on Friday, we've got a very special disc that we are very excited about, so be sure to stay tuned for that. Thank you so much to the supporters that made our coverage possible. First up, thank you to our Patreon supporters over at patreon.com/JomezPro. From the Slow Mess Squad, the Follow Flight fam, all the way up to the Founders Club. Thank you to the over 2,000 of you that are on there supporting us monthly, helping keep us on the road. Next up, we'd like to thank Prodigy Disc for not only supporting the tournament, but supporting our coverage. We've got some really cool things coming from that partnership that you need to stay tuned for. Also, thank you to Grip 6 Belt Company for their season-long support. If you haven't already, be sure to check out grip6.com/JomezPro to get entered into that giveaway. They've got some really cool things going on over there that we're really excited to be a part of. Lastly, thank you to the Disc Golf Pro Tour for not only putting on these great events, but allowing us to be there on the ground, showcasing this amazing coverage and bringing it into your homes. Now, after these Waco highlights, be sure to stay tuned. I've got some more updates for you. Enjoy.
Is what best suits the fairway, but it's a lot trickier now with just a little bit of a change in the pin placement. And Calvin just absolutely filet mignon right there. He's going to have a tap in with the tailwind side. Look at this shot. Kevin just buttery. And that's exactly what you see. A little bit of hyzer going into that hillside. You're going to see an anhyzer skip and a little roll almost every time. And this is just a thing of beauty from Kevin. Just narrowly avoiding the same tree that Calvin hit. And I'm throwing a Star Wraith. Just trying to keep this one low.
Oh, this is perfect.
That's... Simon, I believe he's actually going mid-range. And that has such great control there. Doesn't even need the stomp. Stomp?
Yeah, it definitely doesn't need a stomp. And it definitely doesn't need that stump either.
Beautiful flight line. Can't really throw that any better. So it's a very challenging little 264-foot technical hole.
And another thing about it that makes it challenging is, this is not for this guy, but
it's so good,
is the decision between putter mid-range or maybe mid-range fairway driver, because as we watch this beautiful shot.
I mean, there was just no doubt about that one at any point whatsoever. The nose was up. And that made a strange sound too.
Yeah, well, that's because he hit the front of the cage and then kind of clanked around and then maybe tried to do a backflip right there. Actually, very impressive for him to do what he just did.
Matt has something to say about it.
Yeah,
though.
he says, actually today.
Yeah, today I will have my birdie. And that is classic Matt Bell form right there, the little hop. Garrett, this is a great time to be aggressive with a slight tailwind. He's going with the Emperor, and he's got this looking so beautiful. A little bit of turn. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Make it, and then...
That putt from right there is impossible. Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
And Simon picking up the par save.
Well, this really didn't... He must have putted that hard, because that didn't drop at all.
No. And this shot, though, is very tough. You can see a little bit of that low ceiling come into play. Super wide, and he has thrown this so well. Just needs to not skip.
Oh, go in.
I mean, wow. Incredible. I love it.
Looking with those sly eyes.
But still hitting land. And that is a great hit there. And look at this stretch from Kevin Jones. He has birdied the last 5 holes. 6 of the last 7.
Typically, you're throwing a disc that you trust, and you don't want to throw it over the water because all of a sudden...
Well, hold on a second, because Simon going with a PD2, and he's going straight at the pin, and that needs to put the brakes on, and it just barely does. He stays in bounds.
We hope you enjoyed those highlights from the 2020 Waco Annual Charity Open. Folks, we're in the middle of some trying times. There is a lot of uncertainty, and I cannot stress to you enough how thankful we are to have the support of the disc golf community behind us. We have felt the love for many years now, and even now in the last few days as things have been developing, it's like you guys are behind us now more than ever. Even in the first few days of all this stuff developing, we had some stuff put up on the website, some new products, and you guys were on there just buying stuff and helping us support us that way. We've also got some new stuff coming up as well, and it's just exciting to see like people coming on there and just really wanted to support us now more than ever. Also on Patreon, you see the names of the Founders Club rolling right now because we didn't have enough rounds to feature everybody like we like to do every single tournament. We thank you so much for the over 2,000 people that are on there from also the Jomez squad and the Follow Flight fam. It's amazing to have that kind of support system that's there monthly, especially now as we don't really know what the next couple months are going to look like and maybe even beyond. So having you guys on there, it just means the world to us because we are in the middle of just trying to really come up with a solid game plan to bring you guys more content even though we're not able to go out there while we're trying to be responsible and safe. But also if you get on Patreon and you go on there and you'll see like a lot of other content that doesn't even make it out to the public. For example, we have a documentary that we did last year at the Glass Blowing Open. We had a crew there following us through the entire process of, for the first time ever, taking on 3 cards a day. We had MPO lead, we have MPO chase, and we had FPO, and they were following us through the whole process, whether it was the editing side or the commentary side or just shooting out there on the field. It was a really cool documentary that we got to do, and we're very grateful to have the crew there that was able to capture it. So be sure to check that out. Also, we have the Basket Dash 2 that never was released to the public. There's a lot of really good players on there, and it was a really fun experience and a really fun video. So be sure to check that out as well. It was just something that never quite made it to the public, but if you go on Patreon there, you can go and see that for yourself. Also, we have the USDGC Caddy Cam. We had a Caddy Cam rolling through one of the rounds at USDGC last year, and that was a lot of fun. There's a lot of banter between Paul, McBeth, and James Conrad, and some others made some appearances. So that was a lot of fun. We hope to do more of that, but like again, that's just stuff that never really gets to see the big public audience, and as a perk from being a Patreon member, you get to go on there and see that. And for our exclusive Patreon video for the month of March, we are going to have our very first JomezPro vlog. We've heard you guys ask for more behind the scenes, day in the life type stuff, and we've tried to be more conscious of that and to be rolling with a camera. So we have footage from behind the scenes of the Jomez show shoot. We've got behind the scenes of Big Sexy, doing commentary. We've got behind the scenes of driving the RV and stuff like that. So if you aren't on there already, be sure to get on the JomezPro Patreon because we've got exclusive stuff like that coming up. And here in the next few months, as we don't really know what's happening, we're going to have more exclusive stuff and be communicating with you guys through there. So thank you once again. In this crazy time, I cannot say thank you enough to all of you for helping just kind of put our minds at ease and just know that we are going to be working extra hard through these times to bring the community as much coverage, as much content as we can, even though we're kind of all grounded here at home and trying to be safe and be responsible in society right now. Like, we are working really hard for you guys. So thank you once again, and we will see you very soon.